I say it all the time. Real estate is the easiest business for God to bless you in. Like, you got the faith, you believe in God. I believe that this business is easy for him to bless you in. Because it's not, we in a real estate business, but it's really not real estate. It's really people. Because a house can't sell itself. Like, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Exactly. House don't sell itself. Absolutely. Land don't sell itself. The person gotta sell it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So no matter how good you is with numbers, or you can run comps, or you good with your hands, like, you still gotta be good with people.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And these God people. Yeah. So you gotta treat people right, do good business.
I hear the man.
And you get the results from it.
Everybody, this is a mogul right here, wholesale real estate guru. With Christopher Mills is here with us, Level of Audacity, here with Ronan. Leolante's in the building. Talk to the people, man. How you doing today, man?
Doing good, bro. Family, what's up?
It's your boy. Family,
what's going on?
That's that Tampa family.
Hey, we in the building.
What you doing?
In the building.
Yo, really and truly, we just, you already know Mills. We've been rocking for what, a couple months now?
Yeah, a couple months now, bro.
Right? I done spent some bread with you.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Worth the knowledge. Worth the knowledge.
Yes, sir.
It was well worth it, and it's still worth it.
That was my question. Is it worth it?
Listen, I'm still eating off of it. I'm getting leads daily.
Come on.
I'm getting leads. I'm getting 4 or 5 leads a week.
Come on.
And no disrespect to nobody, but I'm only spending $300 a month.
Come on.
That's what it's about, man.
So when I turn this bitch up and put a band on that shit, we gonna be busy.
Real busy.
We gonna be busy. Definitely gonna be busy. But tell us about yourself. Tell us how long you been doing this. I mean, where you from? What you like? What you fuck with? What you don't fuck with?
Bet. Which camera I'm looking into?
It don't matter. It's there, anywhere you
we
want.
outside. Yeah. Well, what's going on, folk? My name is Chris Mills. I'm born and raised in Tampa, Florida. Y'all see it? Yes, sir.
Yeah, Florida boy.
Yes, sir. I've been doing real estate going on 9 years now. I started back in 2015. I saw my first video. I put it down for like a year, had got discouraged. Life happened, whatever.
Yeah.
So 2016, I had found a mentor that was actually in my city. A bunch of people was charging for the mentorship. Back then, I didn't believe in purchasing mentorship.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's different now. I thought everybody online who was teaching about real estate or teaching anything was corny.
Yeah, okay.
To me, it was corny. And then scamming would be my second thought, right? But now I'm the dude online like, hey man, y'all trying to get in the game with her, right? So obviously my perspective changed. But I found a mentor, man, and he been in the game over 30 years.
Nice.
He owned over 100 units by the time he was 27. Had his license at 18. And so I'm like, yo, this the perfect dude. I'm born and raised in Tampa, so and he from there, made $15 million in my city. A lot of gurus online, when I found out about the game, they was in like different cities, New York, Atlanta. I feel like I needed somebody who I could pick up the phone and like, hey, I need help. But I started working in retail first for 6 years, from the time I was in high school till I was 25 years old when I found my mentor. But it took me like 6 months to do my first deal. Once I found my mentor, my first deal was like $6 grand, and then from there, I just kept going. I was able to quit my job in 2016. I was able to quit my job.
It's a big question.
Yeah.
How old are you, Mills?
I'm 33.
33.
Yeah.
33. And this is my mentor.
When it comes to that, age don't got nothing to do with listen.
This is my mentor. He 33.
Salute to you, man.
Yes, sir. No doubt. Appreciate that.
Listen, and he ain't afraid to learn with you. We over here doing shit that we ain't do before.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. Now the game is a blessing because when you give to it, it gives back.
Yeah, you get out what you put in, right?
I think so.
Absolutely.
I mean, and I say it all the time. Real estate is the easiest business for God to bless you in. Like, you got the faith, you believe in God. I believe that this business is easy for him to bless you in. Because it's not, we in a real estate business, but it's really not real estate. It's really people. Because a house can't sell itself. Like, you can correct me if I'm wrong.
Exactly.
House don't sell itself.
Absolutely.
Land don't sell itself. The person gotta sell it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So no matter how good you is with numbers, or you can run comps, or you good with your hands, like, you still gotta be good with people.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And these God people.
Yeah.
So you gotta treat people right, do good business.
Yeah, I hear the man.
And you get the results from it. You know what I mean? And it's been a blessing. I do got my real estate license, but I teach a strategy called wholesaling. Where you don't need a license, you don't need experience.
Tell them what you need to start doing the wholesale.
For wholesale, well, first of all, let's talk about like what wholesale is.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, they hear it on the internet or they hear the concept, but don't really know exactly like what it is. Wholesaling is anybody like me or you right here can go online or can go drive across the street, write down the address, locate the owner, and call them and ask them if their house for sale. Right? Don't cost money to do that.
Exactly.
Right? If they agree to a price, then they sign the contract. Once they sign the contract, now we got what's called equitable interest. I think my mic says.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, we got what's called equitable interest, where we can now market the contract for an upsell, for a profit. So we didn't buy the house, but we got the paper.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so you can market the paper. So let's say I find the house for 100, she signed it. Now I go put the paper up on Facebook, MLS, partnerships, going to little meetings in the city, networking with other dudes. Let's say dude offered me 120. Now I'm entitled to a $20,000 profit at closing.
Absolutely.
With no real estate license, little to no money up front, no experience, you know what I mean?
Let them know how important that contract is though.
The contract is important because that's how you lock up the seller so that they can't go around you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? If you don't have a contract, you really don't have an agreement. Yeah. It ain't really handshake. Like, back in the day, cats probably handshake and word is bond. They hold it down.
We're not doing that in 2024.
Nah, we ain't
Sign
doing
this right
that.
here.
Yeah. And that's what holds you in. And that's why that game is so effective for new people. Cause like everybody want to get into real estate. They see it, right?
Yeah.
Like, 1% of everybody who own real estate, like they make millions of dollars. Like you get rich off real estate. But
I see that.
You also know that it take money to make money in real estate.
Exactly.
Or it take credit. What if you don't have money? What if you don't have credit? So that's where that wholesaling, where, OG just told you, Ronnie just told you, yo, I'm rocking with him. I paid him to get into the car. I'm getting deals. He get deals in his sleep.
Yeah.
Like,
I see my brother grind.
Come on now, don't tell everybody.
Now let's just go there. He's willing to work. He's willing to work, man.
Don't tell everybody what's going on. I be in here cold calling.
Oh yeah,
I be doing all of that, right?
We do the groundwork too, cold call and all that.
Wifey giving me deals. She like, yo, they want to go right now. I'm like,
come on.
Pass that.
Hey,
yo,
let them know it's levels.
Levels, baby.
Deals in my sleep.
It's levels.
Definitely levels. And I was like, damn, yo, I just paid. Remember I hit you. I said, yo, I'm gonna pay this $1,500 on the high speed. You know what I mean? And they gave me a bunch of little shit. Like they gave me free access to the deal speed where I could dispo deals on there.
Yeah.
That dispo shit for they shit is trash though.
Yeah, I think so too.
There's nothing on there. But the leads are okay. The leads are coming in kind of like what we got, but it's a lot more expensive. And that's the biggest issue.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So listen, man, what's the name of that shit we got? Can we tell them or are we hiding that? We gatekeeping? We gatekeeping.
Nah, we ain't gatekeeping. I dropped the affiliate code. It's called iSpeed to Lead.
Yeah, we on iSpeed to Lead.
I dropped the affiliate.
That's one of them.
Yeah.
But we got our own.
Are you talking about our system?
Yeah,
my
we got
system?
our own system.
Yeah, that's the elite inbound deal system.
Listen.
Get deals in your sleep.
Listen, man, and no, I ain't gonna hold you. Real shit. It took me $300 the first month, right? And then when they pushed it back out for me to receive the inbounds, then it's like, my joint say like $10.58 a lead. And
that's really unheard of. People be spending like $40, $50 a lead.
Exactly.
In order to get a lead. Now, granted, they are pushing out a higher budget every month. You know what I mean? So, of course. But your cost per lead being $10, if you converting them, like that's crazy.
Yeah, definitely.
You get what I'm saying? That's crazy. But yeah, we talking outbound and inbound, definitely levels.
Listen, I got three on the map right now. I ain't gonna lie, I'm still learning.
Yeah.
I'm still learning. Beach trying to get there. Beach trying to get with me.
Calling,
Beach is like looking at you.
I ain't gonna lie. We do taxes together. He put me on a lot of things with this. It gets kind of like, discouraging, like you said, the first try to call people and they hanging up and, you know what I'm saying? So you kind of discouraged, but I'm definitely going to stick with it.
Yeah.
I see the the benefits, and knowledge is wealth.
Yeah.
The more you learn, the more you get accustomed to it. You're gonna lock in.
Yeah.
So
I'll tell you what it's equivalent to, bro. It's equivalent to learning another language.
I like that.
It's equivalent to losing weight.
Yeah.
It's equivalent to gaining muscle mass. Or you want a 6-pack.
You gotta put in that work.
I've been trying to get 6-pack for years. I must not want it bad enough because I don't have one. You know what I mean? So that's what it is with the real estate wholesale game or anything you doing. Like if you ain't getting the results, it's either not your time yet, or you just not putting in the work that it takes for you to get it. You're not being consistent enough. But bro, the consistency is the most powerful thing in my business. You know, I've had cats come in 18 years old. You know, I think Ronnie know the story. He came in, Zane, bro. He came in 18 years old, hungry. He's like, yo, I ain't got 1,500 for the class, but I seen you doing a sale, a discount going on. Like, I'm ready right now. Let me get in. I get him in, show him the outbound game. Zane get a deal in 30 days.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Shout out to Zane.
Shout out to Zane.
It was less than 30 days he had something under contract.
Less than 30 days?
It was less than 30. It was before his time was up.
Was Zane in our class?
No,
Zane was in the
class
after.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, he came in the class after, and little dude, he's a little sharp though. He's a sharp.
He's sharp.
That hunger is there. Yeah, that's what it's about.
He's 6 hours a day.
Huh?
He's 6 hours a day on the phone.
Really? Yeah. He going hard. I can't do it. I can't.
And Ozzy had just started maybe 2 weeks before you. You know what I mean? And Ozzy had 11 deals under contract.
Yeah, he ain't
in the first 6 weeks.
I remember seeing Ozzy on the home.
Yeah, 4 or 5 of them was going to closing. The buyer backed out the day before closing. Only one of them closed, and then he just closed one 2 weeks ago for $7K.
Nice.
After being evicted and had to move to Puerto Rico, he virtually in Puerto Rico making calls on a 200 list off the money that we made from the closing. We had made 4K on the closing. We split it 2K. He took the 2K, reinvested in leads, $1, everything himself.
And that's what you got to do, people. You got to reinvest.
Yeah, because I had him working off of my $1 and my leads, you know, and then he closed the deal and he went and got his own leads, $1.
Shout out to Ozzy, man.
Phone joint, and landed 7K. Shout out to Ozzy, man. That's big. And now he gonna take that 7K and reinvest into the system. So we're now like Ronnie, he can get deals in his sleep.
That's what it's about.
That's what you want to graduate to.
Let the people know how often you do the classes.
So the classes usually is like once a month. I really want to get it up there. I ain't running ads.
Too. People very detailed.
Yeah.
Drops a lot of gems. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't really be running ads. I'm real organic, you know, with my content and with everything. So it's small right now, but I be trying to at least run it once a week. And the reason I don't do it every week is because not a whole bunch of people not gonna be in it every week. But I'll run it once a week, and then I run the mentorship once a month.
Nice.
You know what I mean? I run the mentorship once a month. Mentorship of a 4-week mentorship. We meet every Tuesday and Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern.
Absolutely.
And man, we just go over everything. The first week is wholesaling land. I think it's easier than wholesaling houses.
Land is definitely easier.
Yeah.
The people are just, I think the people are a little bit more respectful.
On the land?
On the land, because they like, I had it for a couple of years. What, you want to offer me something?
Yeah.
It's totally different from you calling like a tired landlord.
Yeah.
My tired landlord list, them people was cussing me out. I was like, whoa, I don't know about this one.
Well, I was against the land at first because, I mean, the housing deals be so big. Like, I mean, my first housing deal was 6K. My smallest one was probably like 5K, but my biggest one was 55K. Same conversation, same work, like same time put in. You get what I'm saying? So I was when I see a land deal on my list, I would overpass it. Like not look at it, not knowing. But then I had a homie, he from New York too. I think he from Long Island or Staten Island, you know, one of them.
Man, I don't think he's from New York. I mean,
don't do that. Don't do that.
That's
Is that how y'all New York?
Yeah, we do. Especially if you're from Staten Island. Long Island, you know, y'all close to Queens.
Ain't Wu-Tang out there?
Yeah, but
we mess with Wu-Tang. We mess with all of them, but
I'm about to say, y'all can't mess with Wu-Tang and not call them real New York.
If you're from New York, we about the 5 boroughs,
that's
man.
it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So tell me, so Wu-Tang not New York?
Yeah, they definitely
New York.
Why? Because they rap?
No. But Staten Island is New York.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie to you. Staten Island, we include them in the pot. Yeah, we include them.
Yo, when you hear somebody say, "Oh yeah, he from New York, he from Long Island,"
we think of the Bronx. No, we think of the Bronx,
you think
Queens.
the boroughs.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
If I can't take a train to you, you ain't New York.
I'm saying you can take a train. You can take a train, but
you gotta hop on a ferry to get to Staten Island.
Oh, you gotta go on some water.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Is that on the bridge? And I used to have to go there every weekend. It's far, bro.
Yeah.
And they kind of serious out there. They grind me out there too. So
they give it up. Shout out to Staten Island too, man.
Shout out Staten Island, man.
Sorry about that Long Island, because I got family.
I got family Long Island too. Yeah.
Dude, the one showed me the land game though, or opened my eyes to it, cause he was doing wholesaling at first. I think he started like 2019 and wasn't really knocking down the door on the wholesaling.
Okay.
I was getting real discouraged, so he went towards the land and was closing like 5-6 land deals a month.
Yeah, that's how it be.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm looking and seeing what he's doing. I'm like, yo, I never seen cats really talk about the land. Not just any land, like we like infill lots. You know what I mean? We talking about lots where it's already a neighborhood where houses is already built up.
Okay.
It's just there's no house on this one.
Okay.
And there's different little pockets in the neighborhood where there's just infill lots. Those are the ones that they targeting. The ones that builders is looking for, because it's already houses built around, it's already water connection. So the conversations be mad easier.
Smooth.
We're not talking about the roof,
Exactly.
the floors, plumbing.
Yeah.
That's not your Nana house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You ain't have a divorce in this joint.
Yeah.
It's just some dirt.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? And so, like you said, they a little more respectful.
Yeah.
You know,
really
with the conversation. So the
I
land,
was hyped.
So like first week we teach the land off the rip, because people confidence is up. They have good combos with these sellers. They might even lock one up first week, first day maybe. You know what I mean?
Nah, second day.
Second day. Come on.
Second day
You know?
after $79, I lock something up.
Come on, man.
Straight up.
Under
But I
$100.
have a question, not to throw off the floor.
No,
but
come
I have
on.
a question. So I heard you say the young man Ozzy came in and he had 11 deals on the table, right? So typically, how long does it take you guys to like really get the deal closed?
Close.
Because I don't want to say it's easy to get them under contract,
It's
but I'm
easy.
just curious
I think
as to like how long are you guys typically hold on to them
Good question.
before you actually close something out?
Amazing question, right?
Yeah.
So you got different parts of the wholesale business, right? You got marketing, you got acquisitions, you got dispositions, you got sales, and then you got transaction, right? So in the marketing and the acquisition part, this is the part where, you know, Ronnie like, oh, it's easy right there, because I'm calling, I'm pushing out my marketing, I make an offer, they sign it, even if he too high, they still sign it. It's like, okay, they under contract, whether this a good deal or not, right?
Right.
So the dispo part is the important part.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the part where you know is if you got a deal or not.
Okay.
My favorite line is, if it take you, my inspection days be like 14 days. Right? I try to get 30 though. If I can't get 30, then I like to get my 14.
Okay.
My thing is, if I can't find a buyer in 14 days, I don't have a good deal. Right? Because it's boys chase girls, money chase deals.
Exactly.
How bad do boys chase girls?
Say it again.
Boys chase girls, money chase deals.
Get your mind right.
How bad do boys chase girls? None of us would be in a room if our pops ain't chase moms, right?
Yeah,
So it's like money chase deals just as bad. Money can't grow without a deal. You know what I mean? So if you got a good deal, money want to attach to you. Mm-hmm. Who's money? Developers, rehabbers, builders, flippers, buy and holders, right? People who want to return on their money. If they can't see that your deal got a good return, it's probably not a good deal, right? And so then that deal would go to my dead box. Like if I can't find a buyer in 14 days, it's dead to me. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna say something to you, right? So because I've been doing all this calling and talking to people and finding out what's going on, I'm hearing, people locking people up 60 days, 30, 45. Like right now, I got one under contract. It was high.
Yeah.
Right? He started at 135. I told him, listen, I'm gonna put it out there for you. I'm not even sending this to the title company, right? I'm just gonna hold it, and if I get something cool, I'll put it 45 days total, period, everything.
Yeah.
I'm not dropping no money. I'm not nothing. Everything says 45 days. He signed it. That's what we on.
Yeah.
Right. So listen. All right, nothing happened. 2 weeks, nothing happened. They not feeling it. Nobody likes it. He said, man, the best I could do is 120. I said, all right, bet. I'm like, I don't really want to make a bunch of money off of this cat.
Yeah.
And you know me. You be like, yo, what you doing? Like,
Yeah,
that's bad low.
Yeah.
I only put 3,200 on the joint because I'm like, I really want him to go live with his family.
Yeah.
I'm over here doing stuff out of my heart now when I'm supposed to be trying to make bread.
That's how it be.
But the contracts, the 14-day thing, I've been off of that.
Yeah.
I've been off of that. Everybody on 30 days. Even the people that I got right now, they on 7 days, bro. Like in 7 days, if I can't do nothing for you, you can have this back because the price when we got it, $130K undervalued. If I can't sell it, nobody don't want it.
Yeah, and then just to go back to answer a question, it literally takes about 30 to 45 days to close, right? If everything is perfect in a perfect world, like title come back perfect, the payoffs come back good, liens and stuff, everything is good. You know what I mean? Then yeah, it'll close in 30 to 45 days. But if there's issues or any setbacks, the property can't get insured. Like I got an issue with that going on right now. I've been supposed to close last week on this Daytona joint, but with the hurricanes and everything, insurance companies not writing on new policies. I mean, so the buyer not finna buy no property without it being insured, so it got to be pushed back. Yeah, I would have liked to close in 45 days, but now it's gonna be 55 days. You know what I mean? So it be stuff like that that may come up. But in the that's why it's good to have your pipeline full. You know what I mean? What's pipeline? Pipeline having them 11 deals under contract. I don't count on all 11 to close.
Yeah, exactly.
They do miracle. You know what I mean? But it's real estate a numbers game. You know what I mean? How many numbers in marketing do I got to push out to get somebody on the phone? How many conversations do I need to talk to in order to get somebody to sign a contract? How many contracts do I need to go to closing?
Right.
You know what I mean? And then you can start to kind of backtrack and predict your months when you know your numbers game. That's why I tell people, don't be scared to call or be scared to put in work because you need to be able to track data. You can't track data if you ain't putting in no work or there ain't no data to track. Or you just calling a couple numbers a day, a couple numbers a week. That's not trackable data. You can't scale a business without no data. You don't even know how much it costs you for a lead. Ronnie know exactly how much it costs him to get a lead. You know what I mean?
$10.58.
And now we going to conversions. That's what that's KPIs, key performance indicators. That's how you scale a business.
Yeah, I hear that.
Listen, what you just said, what ABCD, what?
KPIs.
Listen, KPIs, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm one of those people that I know what I want. So I know what I want. I want this real estate bread. I mean, and I want it for me and everybody around me.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't just want it by myself. I need Brother Beach to be making 15, 20 grand a month. Well, I already told wifey she need to do 30, 35 a month. Yeah. Right? And then she gonna go get me this Bentley. Yeah. Right, baby?
Come on.
Right?
Hey, when she doing it like that, it ain't no.
Your girl closing deals too, she doing her thing, you know what I'm saying? So
don't talk about my business.
Yo, listen.
But that's what it is though. Like
we're gonna have to start putting everything in trust. We're gonna have to start hiding. It definitely is what it is.
Yeah, I mean putting wifey on is definitely a key part because there's people that I talk to on the phone or in person that she just can have a better conversation with them.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? Like
one thing about wife,
they just like her more than me. Yeah. And so I can do the back end.
I like her better than her.
I like her better than me. You know what I mean? Already.
Yo, B. That's crazy. That's crazy.
But she got this secret sauce.
No, listen.
She not.
So tell us how your shorty just pulled one of the joints and locked something in just like that, and it was something that they owed you. They owed you some bread, right?
It'd be amazing to me, like what she be doing, right? Like not just on real estate, like with the car business too, like both of them. You know, we ran a rental car business, a Turo business too. We had 9 cars in a Sprinter at one time, and she ran basically everything. But on the real estate side, bro, the way she can talk to them old white men and them old cats, you know what I mean? We might be butting heads like they wanna
fight.
You wanna tell me what you know about your house.
Right.
I know more about your house and I ain't even living there.
Right.
You know what I mean? But you know, cats stay in the house 25 years, bro. They don't want you to tell them about their house. Oh, I fixed this, I fixed that, it's worth this.
Yeah.
Nah, market's showing it.
Market's showing this.
I don't care. I put 55 into it. I did a new this. You know, so she can have them conversations where it's like, I'm going to fight with OG. She going to come to a compromise. He going to like her. You know what I mean? Whatever.
He gonna get mad. He gonna get real soft.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Especially in person. This person is crazy. In person is crazy. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, it'd be way easier, bro. We done closed. Some of my biggest deals have been rooted from her phone calls and her conversations.
Shout out to wifey. She here in the building. So,
shout out to wifey. You know what I mean? Holding the baby.
And recording too. That's good. That's support right there.
Bro, we talking about 40K assignments, 22K assignments. You know what I mean? But we busting them in half. 33K assignments. She's had deals that have led to other deals where the lady like us so much, she refer her homegirl,
Nice.
referring her auntie referring her mama. Like it just be going down like that. And that's some of the easiest money in real estate is referrals. Just doing good
Word of
business.
mouth. Yeah,
doing good business by somebody, and you did so good they want to tell somebody.
Yeah.
That's some of the easiest money you make in the real estate.
And that's with any business total, but the wholesale real estate business is perfect for that.
Yeah. Even as a realtor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I ain't really want no license, bro. I thought it was corny to be a taxi cab driver and a locksmith. You know what I mean? Just drive people around, opening doors. It's just me. Did I say something wrong? Did I say something wrong?
Easy.
I was lost for a second.
I'm a realtor.
I caught it.
I'm a realtor.
I caught it. I left it alone.
A cabbie and a locksmith.
Wow.
Yo, listen, I ain't gonna lie. The first time we went to go do an open house, yo, it took us like 30 minutes to open a little box joint.
You're lying. It wasn't 30 minutes. You crazy.
Yo, you wanna? What's her name? You wanna call? What's her name? What's her name?
It go like that, don't it?
Say her name. But it wasn't. Say her name.
Yo, you wild for that.
Yo, we was there,
Crazy for that.
right?
Yeah.
We did the code. The shit said beep.
Yeah.
We did the
Yeah.
and nothing happened, right? I'm like, yo, just keep doing it. So we over there playing with this shit, playing, nothing happening. Yo, she called the lady 3 different times. You trying to tell me that didn't happen in a half an hour?
Yo,
we was there for a half an hour, bro. We couldn't do it. But here's the thing now. The next time I went with her, she was like, the shit said, beep. She was like,
there it is.
I was like, oh,
Yeah.
you showing off now. You nice now.
She done learned something.
Electronics. Nah,
Yeah.
not me.
I'm not talking noise about realtor.
The vibes.
I'm a realtor, you know what I mean? But I didn't want
I get
to.
what
I
you're
ain't want to
saying.
do that part of the business. Like I'm in the real estate to get rich. Like I want to own property. I want to flip. I want to have big paydays. Like I don't want to
Talk
just
about
be
it.
driving
I feel
around
it,
and then they may or may not buy.
right.
Yeah.
Especially working with buyers. Working with sellers is different, okay? You can just list a bunch of properties, put them on the computer, and you just watching your email until you get an offer in.
Definitely.
That's some of the best money ever, right?
Yeah.
But working with buyers as a realtor, bro, is just not it for me. You know, I didn't get in the business for that. I got the license as a tool. You know what I mean? The license is a tool. Like, if somebody don't want to give me their property for pennies on the dollar, I could always list it for top dollar and just get a commission.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So instead of just saying, oh, I can't do it, being a one-trick pony, you know what I mean? Instead of them going to somebody else, if they still interested in selling, you can still rock with me. You know what I mean?
smart.
My favorite thing is, deals don't go away. They go to somebody else. So if you can't service somebody, it's like somebody else can.
Exactly.
So which one did you do first? Were you a realtor first and then started wholesale? You wholesale,
Yeah.
Wholesale
and then
first,
added that to the package. Okay.
I was wholesaling for 4 years first. And I had my first $1 million in assignment fees in the first 3 years. And then the 4th year, me and my mentor was kind of a little bit like getting into it. You know what I mean? Because now I'm a little more knowledgeable now.
Right,
you can't
right,
just
right.
tell me about the deal or, you know what I mean? Or what you want to do with the deal. It's like, okay, I found a deal. I put the hustle in the finding. I know the value is in finding deals.
Yeah.
That's the value. Once somebody got a deal, it's easy to choose what strategy you want to do with it. You want to wholesale, you want to fix and flip it, you want to buy and hold it, you want to run the short-term listing Airbnb play. Like, once you got a good deal, you win when you buy. So once you already got a good deal, it's easy to do the back end part. But the hard part, Ronnie will tell you, is to find a good deal.
Yeah.
So when I do that and I bring it to you and you tell me we're going to go this way instead of this way with the deal, I'm not cool with that no more.
Yeah.
Because now I know better.
Yeah. I can see
You know what I mean?
So you ain't just do that to me?
What?
You ain't just do that to me the
When
other
I
day?
did that.
The Don Julio.
When I did that.
The
Don Julio.
Yo, listen. So hold on.
I like this podcast.
So hold on now, right? I'm gonna keep it 100, right?
Yeah, that's what
Come
we here
on,
for.
we here.
Talk your shit, Ronnie.
We had that sub 2 deal with Shorty down at it's like close to College Park. Me and Wifey went down there, checked it out, all that. Yo, you want me to tell you how we lost the deal? Trying to switch the contract.
Oh, I remember that.
Right? We lost
Tell-
that
tell
deal.
him.
Right? I don't want to talk about that one.
Talk about it.
Even bad.
Tell him, keep it real. He
But
said keep it
It
real.
wasn't bad. Like, yo, it was 10K on the table. Period. They was paying 10K. They was ready for it.
Ready.
The only problem was she would not sign the new contract, and the new contract was way cleaner than the contract that we got from your people that was really wholesalers, right?
Correct.
So they came in and daisy chained the deal.
Correct.
And didn't even close when it was time to close.
Correct.
Right? So when I got the new I got the new contract, I'm trying to show her like this is coming from the buyer.
Correct.
I already gave you all the information, everything is there. They want you to sign this contract. Here was the problem. The problem was she wanted it to say 290,000 closing, right? And she get her 20K up front, 20K on the back end after 7 years.
Right.
Right? She didn't understand that the amount of money didn't really mean nothing because she wasn't getting nothing in between.
Right.
She wasn't getting no payments.
Right.
So that was one. I lost that one. Now peep game. I came to you with the joint that I just got in Wesley Chapel.
Right.
Right? You like, yo, we can novate this shit. I can put it back on. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, you know me, once you tell me something, I'm thinking, I'm like, yeah, maybe we could do that, right?
But no, I forgot that the owner was the realtor.
Ah,
so that's where.
So now when I hit her with novation, she an older lady.
Yeah.
So she was like, break that down to me. I was like, okay, this is what a novation is. I said, hold on. I was super busy that day. So I said, give me a second. I'm going to call you back in 10 minutes. I spoke to you. I was like, you know what? I don't want to do it. We're going to leave it how it is because she's a realtor.
She's already a realtor.
Now, yo, we just about to go sell a house for $50,000 less. Well, she could have just did it herself. You understand what I'm saying? So for me, the same way how you felt, right? You understood some shit. Like when I came to you, I knew a lot about what was going on.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So for me, it was like, no. I gotta know when to say no matter if it's my mentor or it's somebody who I think could help me. It's like, no, I'm not doing that.
But no, with that one, I forgot that the owner was the realtor. So no, that was just a miscommunication on that. But yeah, hell no, I would never tell you if she's the realtor and she's the owner to do a novation because she's gonna see it. You know what I mean? Obviously, and with wholesaling and with this whole thing that we trying to do, when you locking up somebody and then you finna go and upsell it to somebody else, you really want to be not discreet, bro, but you want to be transparent. You know what I mean? Because like you said with the last one, it wasn't a transparency issue. It was just doing too much. Once it get too complicated, people don't want to play no more. If you confuse somebody, the answer is just no.
No.
If I'm confused, the answer is just no.
Just forget
you know what I mean?
It sound crazy. I don't know. I'm not sure.
But you learn from stuff like that. Like we not in the business just to be here 1 year. Like you here to be here for a long time. So it takes stuff like that that's gonna set you up when the next one come. You know what I mean? You're gonna be better prepared and equipped for how to.
But you know what? I think that's why relationships is an important part of it. Because if y'all didn't really have the relationship y'all had, it wouldn't have been easy to just communicate how you feel, right? Without it being like taken out of context or feeling like, like you said, like, trying to steer me wrong. Like you right. You do have a mentor, and it's like at some point you do want to get to the point where you're kind of like thinking on your own, right? And that doesn't mean that you're challenging them, but it just means that now I can kind of think for myself. You gave me the foundation, you gave me some guidance, but now I can navigate. Yeah. So and having that relationship is important because sometimes that can get thrown out the window real quick.
And not burning the bridge either.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Because I don't want to forget. You don't forget what. Look, I was working at a mall, bro. The most money I ever made was $12 an hour. You know what I mean? And
sheesh.
Dude took me out of that and changed my life, bro. I ain't had a job in 9 years. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Totally changed my life. So when it comes to us having a disagreement, my main thing was don't burn the bridge. But still, like she said, I want to step out, communicate, and I want to learn on my own. Let me bump my head. I don't need you to come and trip, save me from tripping and falling.
Difference of opinion doesn't mean disrespect. So
absolutely.
We just think different, and that's okay.
And it was good though because 19, 20 when COVID, bro, I had some of my best years ever
during that time.
Just because I was able to make my own decisions with the deals, and they was right decisions based on what bro taught me.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I'm making decisions based on what you taught me. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So whether you dictate it, I don't need you to dictate it. You gave me the game. Now, okay, let me go out here and in 1920 was some of the best years I've had.
Nice.
You know what I mean? In real estate. And now it's just reaching back and pulling other cats up. Like I try to put family on and homies. Yeah. God damn, you know what I mean? It's tough, bro. It's tough. I have better time with perfect strangers.
Yeah, it's always like
That's
that.
a fact.
Where do you find the hunger to keep going and other than family? Yeah, I know because
it sounds cliche though.
But it's
Go
true,
ahead,
though.
finish.
Now, I'm saying when you first started.
When I first started, just being broke and having girlfriends.
Broke will humble you.
Yeah, being broke. Yeah. Having girlfriends with fine niggas with more money.
Yeah.
No, that's crazy.
That sucks, right? No, that sucks.
That ain't crazy.
I ain't never had that one.
No, that's humbling, right?
I ain't never had that one.
How you see it on social media? I ain't gonna lie to you.
That sucks. Nah, I think that was the first like straw.
Oh shit.
Like yo,
ain't that
I gotta tighten
up. Ain't that
up.
like a girl you dealing with? I'm gonna cut you with my brother. Ain't that like a girl you dealing with actually? Nigga, let's go out to eat. Let's go somewhere.
You can't go.
You can't.
But then you see on her story, she still went with another nigga.
Gone.
Deals don't go away, nigga.
Yeah. You go to sleep right after that. It's bedtime after that.
Nigga, heart hurt.
Oh my God.
It's over for you over there.
Cause you fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I get it, man. I don't know. I've been on some shit my whole life, man.
But working at a store though, I see cats coming in cashing out. In my city, my store, you know, the hustlers, the scammers, them cats coming up in there cashing out. That's what we looking up to.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, yo, I'm behind the counter. This cat coming in cashing out. He going out on the weekend. He going to Wild Splash. He going to the concert. He going to this. He going to that. Yeah. I'm stuck in here with $12 an hour, bro. I'm in there 50 hours a week and still can only make just enough to cover the car, the apartment, and maybe take shorty out somewhere decent.
Man.
You know what I mean? Probably not. So that was the first hunger to get me started. If that was the question. The first hunger to get me started was just being tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired, paycheck to paycheck type stuff, and watching other people cash out while you just living under your means. And I can see my little brothers growing up. Like time is going by, dog. Like 5 years felt like one big behind year.
Yeah.
Like just one big broke year. 5 years. Horrible, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? Crazy. From
I get it.
2009, right? Because I graduated in 2009. I got the job in the mall in 2008, like as a junior. And from the time I was a junior all the way till 24, 25 years old, when I found real estate, I'm working in that mall, bro.
You in the mall?
I'm in the mall.
What store exactly was you working in the mall?
It's called Our Soul Harold Penner.
Okay. They still in business now? Or?
Nope, they out of business now. You heard of Jimmy Jazz?
Of course.
DTLR?
Yeah.
I worked at all of them too.
Oh, okay.
Once Harold Penner went out, then I went to DTLR, then I went to Jimmy Jazz. Y'all New York cats on that too.
Don't never let it's always motivation. It's never hate.
We ain't hating on nothing.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with working, but definitely you have the opportunity to do something else. And working kind of ties up your day.
The whole day.
It's hard for you to get anything else done. That's all I believe in. My
especially
wife
retail.
I don't like people who work, but I don't know.
No, I just think
it's a
especially
touchy
here in
topic.
Atlanta,
Yeah.
it's like working is like a non.
80% of Atlanta don't work.
Nobody in Atlanta work?
80% of Atlanta don't work.
But everybody in Atlanta got money.
And
outside, right?
Outside every night.
It's like if you got
So everybody
a job,
business owner?
Oh man. It's a lot more than that, man.
But they frown down on people who work. So it's just like you can't down someone for working because you may have the mindset that you can be responsible with the freedom of time to go do what you need to do and put yourself in alignment. Someone else can't.
Yeah.
Not everybody can handle that freedom.
Yeah.
And not everybody has that mindset.
Yeah.
It just don't work for some people.
Yeah.
Some people are aligned with certain resources where they could get things done. Some people can't. So you can't down someone because, they know how to get up and go to work and just level up in that regard.
You gotta agree with
You gotta do what works for them.
No, I agree with it. Unless
saying,
you working, right, and you're complaining about it,
and
then you're not doing something about it. But if you're working and you're fine, I respect it.
Your family
I'm perfectly fine with that.
Especially if you have a career. If you have a career, you making 6 figures, do your thing.
Do your thing. And that's job security. You securing your family. You securing what's comfortable for you. Man, and you're right, mindset. Maybe they don't think like that.
Sometimes those big jobs still ain't secure.
That's true too.
He's right.
That is true. That is very true.
But a person feels secure. Even though feelings not real, right?
No.
They say that in the Bible too, like don't go off of your feelings. You know what I mean? Go off of faith. Right? But people just
feel like you can't get caught up in the 9 to 5.
I agree with that.
It's dangerous.
It's something for leverage. It's not
it's dangerous,
a permanent solution.
Shout out to B, everybody. Tell me, B's in the building. B, what you do? Yeah, you do head. What you do, B? Yeah, okay. We gonna tag her too. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, next time you can get me with the Nipsies. Next time I come in, get me with the Nipsies. She started from right here. I want her to start from up here.
Right, man. That's what's going on. But listen, we did the real estate thing. We got to ask you some regular questions, right? So all I want to know really is like, tell us something that nobody would know that you got to do on a daily basis.
That's tough,
bro. You got to spend some personal time with God, bro. You know why? Because
talk about it. Talk about it.
You got to spend personal time with your Creator, bro. Right?
Talk about it.
Think about it. Like, if I knew that He knew my future, wouldn't I come and talk to Him more?
Yeah. That's a fact.
That's a fact. It's like, so my current situation shouldn't piss me off.
No.
You know what I mean? Because if I'm talking to the Creator, I know my future is going to be abundant. I know I'm going to live well. I know my daily bread is taking care of all my necessities. Maybe not what I want, but what I need is always taken care of. Come to Him about it.
And take time, not only control, but also to thank Him. Don't just always ask, like, can you get me out of this situation? No, man, you gotta thank Him sometimes, man. Thank you for waking up.
If you get me home,
please. Get me out this gym.
I'll never do it again.
You getting chased by the get me out of the gym, please.
Get me out of this one more time.
Yeah, I get it.
But that's what it gotta start. Not saying that that's the first thing that I do every day, but I do make sure that I set time aside to have my personal conversation away from distractions, away from family and students and work and and really spend time in the book, bro. People say, I can't hear from God. I can't hear from God. Did you pick up His word, man? You know what I mean? Nice. If you want to hear from God, read His word.
I don't know how
where does this come from? It's coming from like your moms, your grandmoms, or like what is this?
Now my grandma was always real God fearing, but she never went to church. I don't know, but she was always in that word. Like that, my auntie's always in that word. But me, bro, I like in high school and stuff. Like I had a tough time. Like I really went away from. I think when you push the word down people, it just automatically makes them rebel. You ever heard like the pastor's children be like the wildest one?
They be the worst.
Not saying all of them, but it's like the majority, right? That's because like you pushing it down their throat. It's like let them find God on their own. Like you can mention God, you can mention certain verses of the Bible, but Jesus got to find you yourself. Like, I can't put you on Jesus.
No, you mean like they got to find Jesus?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, Jesus got to find them, really. Because, look, we not going, like, with our flesh, the way we already are, we already got sinful nature. We not on our own going to go look for Jesus. You're not on your own going to go look for Jesus, bro. You may say, Jesus in like a scary situation or, or thank you, but you're not finna go give and surrender your life just out of nowhere to Jesus. He has to like pull on your heart, tug on your heart. You gotta like use somebody to come in, talk. Like my wife has a hard time. She says she has a hard time hearing from God in certain ways. Like, but she says He knows how to communicate with her in a way that she can hear. You get what I'm saying? Right. So there's nothing I can tell her to get her closer to Jesus, or nothing she can really do to get closer to Jesus. Like He gotta pull on that heart. So where does it come from? Bro, I think He pulled on my heart at one time and was like, yo, you all over the place.
Relax.
Like, if you just focus yourself on me, like, instead of all of it, like, everything else is going to fall into place. And ever since I've really been doing that, I've been having more peace with business, real estate, students, people, patience. Like I said, real estate not really a real estate business. I'm not just dealing with houses. I'm really dealing with people, bro. So I gotta have patience. I can't have my hood cross Fletcher, Tampa side come up and just snap on niggas on some business stuff. Like I really gotta come back down and humble myself.
Put that, he's unprofessional next to your name. It's
over. And once you label like in this business, like you're done. You do bad business one time.
That spreads like wildfire.
You done.
It's crazy.
You might make it out one time. Like look at the dude from Atlanta who had that big real estate company and I don't want to say dude's name.
We're not gonna do that.
Yeah. We don't know.
I was on his podcast or whatever, but he was one of the biggest real estate coaches out there.
Yeah.
He did one bad thing, bro, and it just ruined his reputation, tarnished his name. You know what I mean? So I don't do stuff like that. I operate on godly principles as much as I can, bro. And I get it from being tugged on and being pulled and opening up the book.
I noticed that the first time I seen you, even when we was doing the training class, you was real transparent. You was talking like you wasn't.
Did you miss any of those classes, Beach?
Never did. I probably was late for one.
Oh, that's
I'm not the other dude.
That's a fact.
I was there every
That's a fact.
Every
That's
Tuesday,
tough.
Thursday. Yeah, I was there. I'm sitting there.
Yeah.
You know, of course, I do taxes, bro. That's my lane. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to like figure it out, learn different things, and I'm googling stuff, and you know, he got it down packed. Like he was going back. Like you said, he's putting in more work than I am.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And he getting the results.
Yeah, but the way you talk to everybody in the class, in the training class, I was like, this dude's cool. I was like, yo, how you find this guy?
I appreciate
and
it.
He was like, yo, Instagram.
How did you find me?
Yo, IG. Yo, you know who I was going to? I went to this dude. I think he's from New York. Dark skin, I forgot his name. It's like ATM something. He was talking good. His joint, just to talk to him, I never spoke to him directly. I spoke to his assistant. They wanted $3,000. They're like, yeah, go ahead, give us $3,000 and we'll get it going. I'm like, yeah, all right, let me see what's up. I'm gonna talk to you, and I ain't mess with it. Then I got with Duru.
The Charlotte,
North
you from
Carolina.
Charlotte, yeah.
I was feeling him,
Yeah, I
but
feel
at the
him.
same time, I'm real judgy, man. So it's like, if you don't
Why? Cause he don't
across-
dress right?
Huh?
Wow, you don't like how he dress?
I ain't say nothing about that.
Oh, you say he ain't come with what?
He just say he cool. Like I would have to get to know him. Like I wouldn't be able to listen to him just off rip. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like when you came on, I was on his thing. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take the chance with him. Let me see what's going on. He in North Carolina, wifey mom in North Carolina. Let's see what we could get done. Yo, probably the next day your joint passed up. Family. I was like, yo. I was like, let me see what this nigga talking about. This how he got me. He's like, yo,
Family got you?
Listen,
We're gonna keep that rocking then.
He said, $27, I'll give you some gems. Whatever, Sunday, right?
Yeah, I pulled up to his house. I
Right,
don't know if
we
he
was
got
there,
that.
and it's like, yo, you know what? I was like, I know what I need to do, and I have an understanding, but I just need a little bit of help. And then he was like, yo, you want to start the class? Well, I think he started at like $2,500.
Right.
And then it's like, I'm only taking a few people, $1,500.
Yeah, you got this price going down.
Yeah, you sent it
And I
immediately.
sent it.
I
I was
said,
like,
come
yo-
and done when done. That nigga
I was
said,
like, yo,
done.
done. Boom, let's go. And then we started the class. We did the class, and I was like, I fuck with son. And my biggest thing for you is the gatekeeping. Never. Like, if I ask you something, you like, nah, this is that, because don't get it fucked up. I'm going to chew you up every chance I get. Yo, nah, I ain't like this is that and the third. Then I'll wait, and then I'll call you. And I'll be like, yo, so what about this? You be like, nah, when you do that, you do this, and then you go do that, and then we pull it from here. And I'm like, oh, nah, this nigga ain't blocking shit.
Oh, no, he real.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm funny. I'm not gonna act like yo. I'm a cool nigga,
Yeah.
and my people love me. But I'm funny, nigga. I'm
I know.
gonna tear you up every time. I
know.
As long as you know, right?
I know.
So listen. After that, then it was like, yo, we did the class, and that was cool. And it's like, yo, inbound. I'm like, like, yo, 5 bands.
And you said it on the call to you, like, nigga, I'm gonna be honest with you, I ain't finna give you no 5 bands up front. He was like, but
That's him.
he said, but I want that inbound, and I know it's gonna work. What can we work out?
And listen, we worked it out. And
We worked it out.
Yo, for whatever reason, nothing was working. And he had to just accept the bread, like no payment plan, contract, no nothing. It's just like
we ain't do nothing.
yo, just go ahead.
It just shook hands.
Yeah, send me the 15. Let me get your shit started. He started it.
Yeah.
30 days in. Yo, I'm just watching a little bit of bread. It wasn't much, a little $300 plus the fees for the site and all that. And yo, the next month, I was like, yo, mama, look, oh shit.
Boom,
I was like,
boom,
yo,
boom.
I'm like, yo, look, we got leads. We got leads out of nowhere. I was like,
That's
I
how it
was open.
worked.
And I'm like, in my mind, I just gave iSpeed $1,500.
Yeah.
They looked out. They gave me a lot of shit. A
Yeah.
lot of shit that I didn't need.
Yeah.
Right? And a lot of the leads is the same leads that we get.
Yeah.
Some of them is bullshit. Some of them is great. You understand what I'm saying? So after seeing that, now I know, like, my iSpeed got money on it right now. So you want to use my iSpeed, there's $400. Hey, sis, there's like $480 on iSpeed.
She'll
you
call
use
your
it on
joints.
Discount.
Yeah.
I'm not touching that shit. I'm about to put a bando on my shit.
On yours.
Right, and just wait for that. And if I'm getting 3 to 5 leads a week right now, I know I could get 10, 20.
Yeah.
I know I could get 10, 20 leads. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm getting Wesley Chapel. The house is spick and span, like 130,000 under market.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Wesley Chapel right up the street, right?
No, not this Wesley Chapel.
Okay.
Wesley Chapel
You're
in
talking
Florida.
about in Florida.
Okay.
It's above New Tampa. Another
right
thing
above
that
New
got
Tampa.
Me,
Yeah.
you see, I'm paying attention. Another thing
is.
that got me is that you from Tampa. Wifey, no, Tampa's my spot, bro.
Yeah.
I have not been back to Miami since the first time I touched Tampa sand. Period.
Yeah, I heard that.
I've never been back to Miami. And, you know, this is young people shit. You go around, do a whole bunch of fuck shit, running around or whatever. But Tampa, with that soft sand, yo, you see how you talking about God? Like, I really sat there for a good hour, yo, with just the sand and the water.
Yeah.
And it was just
Tapping
a feeling.
in.
Yeah, it was a feeling. What I told you, I said, yo, we got to get a spot. We got to share a spot that we can Airbnb and we take to.
We said that,
and that's what I want to get done.
Yeah.
Funny shit. Now I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I think my first deal that I'm gonna close may be my own deal though.
Come on.
That's the only thing I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
One part is the wholesaling, but you gotta reverse wholesale.
Yeah.
You have to. You gotta do the job, get the contract, and then you gotta go ahead and go get the buyers now.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's skills to that. There's some of the stuff that you said that you can't grasp until you're doing it.
Until you're doing it.
Until you're doing it.
Yeah.
Point blank, period.
And
There's shit that you can't learn. You can't just tell a person what's going to happen and how it's going to feel, because if you don't talk to those people, I had a lady cry to me, yo. I had a lady on the phone crying to me.
It'd be like that.
Yo, bro,
It'd be like
her
that.
son got PTSD.
Yeah.
The same joint for the 420.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Her son got PTSD, and they got, you see the big lake behind their crib?
Yeah.
They got the air hovercrafts.
Yeah.
They got those and the boats and all that out there. So every time the boats and shit pass the crib, he ducking low, he getting under the table. She like, we bought another house already. We left.
Yeah.
Yo, crying, literally crying, bro.
That's
so it's
tough.
like, nobody can prepare you for that.
Nah, this the people business, bro. We gotta
bro,
deal with
real
people.
shit, real
and
shit.
not be no scavenger, be no F boy. You know what I mean?
no
Like
savage.
Yeah,
Can't do that.
and that's why like I'll take zero than to do bad business. Like I'll just take zero. You know what I mean? I'd rather do no business than to do bad business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just can't
That's
sleep
real.
on it, bro. I see it. It's easy in our industry to do it too.
Yeah.
So like
Man.
Ronnie will tell you, it's so easy, bro. You know what I mean?
There's so
And
much
people do
drama.
it. You know, I done had bad business done on me plenty of times where I could have went after people, but it ain't even worth it. I don't want to go to court. I don't want to sue you. Like
And leave it alone.
I just leave it alone,
Right,
bro.
facts.
God gonna handle with you, and then I'm gonna get my blessings from it anyway. So it don't even matter to me.
Point blank, period.
Yeah, but that's what be keeping me pushing though. You know what I mean?
God.
Just having the faith and just knowing that He brought me from somewhere like that was. Like I complained about that place that I was in now. No way I'm finna wake up and complain tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Cause I'm not there no more. I may have different problems, but I've been brought from a place to a new place that I prayed for.
Right.
I'm not gonna complain about it.
Yeah.
Question. Go ahead.
Now I'm just gonna say you just gotta appreciate the struggle too. That made you who you are today. You
The
know what I'm
journey.
saying? Yeah, exactly.
And it's cliche, they say it everywhere,
Yeah.
but it is real. And you'll hear it when you read books from wealthy people, because a person's book is just them writing their life experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It ain't like a textbook or something. Somebody who made it somewhere is reaching back and giving you their experience on where they got to. And if a lot of people are saying the same thing, it gotta be some type of truth in there.
Right.
There's fruitfulness in the journey, bro. You gotta enjoy the journey, because the destination, once you there, you need another journey to get to another destination. Like you gotta be excited.
What you about to say?
And you know, one thing I always say is, yo, what's next?
Yeah.
What we doing next? What we doing next?
Bro, I really want to make, like, from the inbound system, I want to get like 1,000 people on the inbound system. You know why? Because I have an inbound system, right? But I gave it up. Why? Because I got a partner that got an inbound system. He doesn't even use it.
Wow.
So I'm like, bro, you getting leads every day and no one's calling them. I got teams that will call your leads. You know what I mean? Give me your system, I'll call your leads. When we get deals, we'll split them. I shut my whole system down. Right. Grabbed his system. Then I put other people on the system. If they need me, their system is my system. His system is my system. We do a deal in Wesley Chop, I help him find a buyer, we splitting the deal 50-50. He find his own buyer, it is what it is, whatever. Yeah. But people gonna go back to do deals with the teacher. Whoever taught you, whoever put you on, they're gonna come back to you and do business with you. I don't need a system, bro. I'm gonna have 1,000 systems. We got 4 now, 5, right? But I want 1,000 systems. What's next? I want 1,000 people getting 5 leads coming in every day. Right. If 1,000 people got 5 leads every day, that's 5,000 leads a day.
Ain't nothing feel better. I'm gonna tell you, nothing feels better than not having to make them calls, yo.
For real.
Nigga, you laughing.
Come on.
I'm dead serious.
No, because I know.
Don't nothing feel better than not having to make them calls and know that, yo, you know what? I'm going to check my joint 3 times a day. I'm going to check my joint 9 in the morning. I'm going to check my joint 12. At lunch.
Yeah, 12.
And I'm going to check my joint
6.
again when I'm going home. Yeah. And then I may check it again when I'm in bed. Because 10. It's like, oh, yo, you was in my joint.
I was in the system at 1:30. At 1:31, a submission came in, ready to sell. He probably sleep. Submission come in. These people up, bro. They see his ads. Look, people be typing in Google. If they say I'm looking to sell my house or I want to know how much my house is worth, his ad is going to show up if it's in the demographic.
Nice.
If they're in the age range, if they're in that market or that area, and they type in their phone that they looking to sell, his ad is gonna come up. They're gonna fill out the ad. They're gonna go to his landing page. His landing page is laced.
Nice.
Once they go through it, they're gonna click get an offer.
You gotta see that it asks them a whole bunch of questions.
It asks them,
so I don't have to really do nothing.
Exactly.
I don't do anything with it. I just read all the questions and read all the answers. And then some of the people be nasty, like, I already told you that.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I filled it out.
Oh, we got a property in Colorado. A lady got 1.3 million, 39 acres, 2 houses on it. She said she'll take 1.1. I ain't mess with it because I'm like, I can't do nothing with Colorado. Right. But she lives out here now, and she's an agent.
Tough.
You know what I mean? So we getting stuff. Stuff leads. Is coming. I mean, stuff is coming for real. So I definitely feel it. I was gonna ask you something. I don't remember what the hell it was. I do not remember. But I think we covered a lot of.
Yeah, we covered a lot.
No, did we?
We covered a lot.
I can't we can't even do the personal
We
shit.
can do personal?
I don't know personal.
Go personal, fool. It's a different type of podcast, it feel like.
Let me tell you something. We not trying to, I don't want to do clickbait shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be dealing with people who really doing shit, like really real life things. Not like, oh, yo, I'm a content. Nothing wrong with a content creator.
Content creator.
But if you come in, we're not coming to pop no balloons. We're not coming to we're not faking shit. Like, me and you were dealing. Like, nigga, I done gave you close to 10 racks already. You understand? Yeah. And I'm seeing the money, and I don't mind giving you more because I'm seeing the bread. I'm seeing the possibilities. Like, there's nowhere else that you could own, pretty much have ownership into somebody's house for $100.
Come on, talk about it. And you might not even have to get 100 up.
Exactly.
Come on.
Listen, bro.
Yeah.
I got 3 joints under contract right now. I could have more, but I'm learning that every agreement is not needed to be taken. I shouldn't have to take them.
Yeah, because there's more fish in the sea.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? So you ain't gotta force a bad fish in order to get a good fruit. There's so many of them out there, bro.
That's a fact.
And we're not doing this for 1 year, 2 years. We're here for the long haul. You know what I mean? So you're gonna get what you deserve later. Whatever you put out, you can get in.
I got the question. What money number? What has been one of your best months?
My best month was my 100K month.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And that month, I think, comes from, I always say to read this book. It's called The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. And it talks about our daily activities and how we spend our time, how that creates who you are like 6 months from now.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like whatever we did 6 months from now, that's why we are where we are right here. Monetarily, physically, spiritually. What I did 6 months is why I'm here right now. So what I do now it's gonna depend on where I end up 6 months from now.
That's a fact.
You get what I'm saying? And I say that to say, oh, where was I going with it? I say that to say what? Oh, the 100K month, bro. That month was, I think it was September, like September of last year, or like September of last year, and it just came from just a plethora of work. All the streams. We talking about outbound, inbound, partnerships,
right,
social media,
right,
door knocking, cold call, everything
right,
to the max as much as you can. And so the month came where all of those deals just closed like that month. Boom, 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 boom.
Did you get your VA back? Did you get a new VA?
No, I kept the same one.
Oh, she came back.
Yeah,
just
thanks to you.
Timing.
No, thanks to you.
What happened?
You said keep her.
Yeah, like give her work less time. Like nigga, she doing her thing. Like why you gonna get rid of her?
Yeah, she got to work less time, but she can get done what she need done.
I didn't let the homies in Pakistan do like 3,000 calls last week.
There it is.
It cost me $150.
I mean, look.
Let's go. And I got it recorded, and some of them can't even talk good. I'm like, nah, switch them out. Give me somebody else. Then they get somebody that can talk a little better. But it's like, all I really want to hear is, I want to sell that house, or I want to sell that land. Yeah. That's what I'm calling back. I mean, but
them 100K months, bro. And then the fact to be able to do it, and then I've done it again before. Right. You know what I mean? So it's like now you got the formula. You know what you got to do. So like if somebody doesn't get the results that they're looking for, it's because they're choosing not to. Like you know what you got to do.
That's a fact.
You can't tell me you don't know what you got to do. Like you know what you got to do. So if you're not getting the results you're looking for, it's just because you choosing. Fact. Your choices are different every day. That's why.
Yeah, we gonna cut this one a little short.
For sure.
We could always like this is a long-term business relationship partnership, and I fuck with Mills.
Already.
Appreciate it.
Mills. So I mean, we just starting out. We ain't nothing big. I'm doing the same thing with this that I'm doing with the wholesaler. I'm taking my time. I'm putting a little bit of money behind it, and when there's a lump sum of money, I'm gonna drop some bread on it. I got all the connections I need to push it the way I need to push it. I really appreciate you stopping by.
Thanks for having me.
Yo, tell Caleb I'm sorry.
I know you good, bro. You good.
You're my brother.
For life.
I
need appreciate
you.
Beach.
I always need you. Yeah. Never ever have I never needed
you. Good, bro.
My guy. Yeah. B is gonna be up here next.
B out here.
Yeah, she over here. You know, she got shit going on.
Yes, sir. Shout on the gram, so.
Yes, sir. Do that shout out.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Sitting here with the mogul.
What's going on?
Real estate king.
Mills.
Let them know, man. We'll go to find you.
It's your boy Mills, man. We just wrapped up the pod with my boy Ronnie. You heard me? And we out here in Atlanta, Georgia with it.
You already.
You hear me?
Facto.
Hey, let me say something real quick, right?
Go ahead.
Just to give flowers, you know what I mean, to you, bro. For, a lot of people say they want to do something, but they don't put their money where their mouth is. You know what I mean? You never complain. Like, there's a different word for it, you know what I mean? Being precise and complaining is two different things. Like, someone who don't ask questions, bro, is just somebody a rollover.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're really not looking for the results that you're trying to get. You just doing stuff to look good in front of somebody, or just to say that you did it, or to brag on. Oh, I spent 10 grand on, but you know what I mean? Like, he not doing it for that reason. He's doing it because he sees something real, or believes in it. You know what I mean? And he sees that what I'm teaching actually works, and then not just for me or for other people, but he putting in the work and he see that it worked for itself. So I want to give your flowers, bro, for believing in a nigga, investing in yourself, sticking with it. Facts. You hear me? And just being real authentic, transparent, and also putting me in my place when I need to be.
Man.
You hear me? Because some people will take that as disrespect or somebody trying to challenge them or something like that. But people need that, bro. My wife get on me, that's cool. Because it's not a lot of times where she come in will get them. So if she's saying something to me where she, you know what I mean? It's obviously something wrong that I'm doing.
Fact. And let's also give you your flowers too for also taking that and reciprocating that energy. Yeah. Where you're able, you're our mentor, but you're also, you'll take the feedback that we're giving you. You know what I'm saying? You're not oh, I know but more than you. You never like that. So
Nah, I never snapped back. Or if I did, or if it seemed like I did on a text or something, I clear it up. Like, yo, we on text, but let's get on the phone.
That's a fact.
You know, because texts come out.
Exactly.
Don't let me read it. Don't let.
This guy right here.
I know.
This guy right here, man.
Don't let me read the text. I'm like, yo, who this nigga
he starts
talking
thinking
to?
like, yo, what's his name? What you meant by? What you meant by that?
I've actually said that when he texted me before. I've said that, like, who this nigga talking to, right? And then I'll go through it, and then I'll read it out loud to my wife, like, nah, like you need to like check yourself. And then I'll tell my colleague, cause you know it's, other people do what I do. Other people in the coaching space, they got students, they got mentees, they got the same issues that I may have. I bring it to them, like, nah, Mills, that you know what I mean? Check that. I go back to them and I check it. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, I was wrong. You know what I mean?
It ain't even a right or wrong thing. It's like,
or I get where you're coming from.
I respect what you're saying, and yo, like at the end of the day, when I talk to you, I want all of us to eat. I want us to continue to eat.
Likewise.
So I'm never gonna be sitting here like, and that's with anybody. I ain't gonna chop down on anybody, especially if we doing something together. Like, yo, bro, I ain't like that, this, that, and the third. But what about it? Like, tell me what you think.
Yeah.
I'm gonna invite the conversation.
Invite
like,
feedback.
Don't get it fucked up. I respect this, but I need you to tell me where this is coming from.
Yeah.
How does this work?
Why does that make sense
exactly.
to you?
But I fuck with it. I
That's
respect
fire.
it. I appreciate you. Like I told you, I'm not the easiest. I'm not the easiest to fuck with, bro.
But guess what?
Oh man.
Hey, but guess what
man.
though? If you,
I ain't gonna lie to you.
but guess what though?
Hey, man.
Hey, but guess what though? But guess what though? Hey, look, they saying that right?
Hey man.
But it make them better when they go work with other people.
Exactly. They don't work with nobody.
But it made me better though.
I be pulling them away. They be like, I ain't going back to no motherfucking work.
Yeah.
I'm working for myself.
I ain't gonna lie to you. When I talk to other people, I get on my bullshit like him though. I'm the nice guy. I'm the nice motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, who the fuck you talking to? That ass, dude.
But look,
For real.
I could be like that. Like
That's who's signature
like
line.
niggas come from that. You know what I mean?
What's my
Like,
signature line?
Do it again, B.
Yeah, who the fuck
you talking to? You know who he remind me of, bro? You know my dog, was that Rico?
okay.
Come on, man.
Oh man,
Rico, man, popping willies in the hood.
I'm nasty on the bikes though. I'm nasty on the bikes though. I had to chill.
No,
but
man, hey, yo, Mitch, man, who you talking to, B? Who you talking to, B?
That's that Harlem shit.
It comes out sometimes, but man, I'm growing.
Yeah.
I'm growing.
That's what it's about, growth too,
I'm growing. I'm way more chill. I'm way more relaxed. Like,
Is this your first podcast episode?
nah, this
It's probably
like
our
fourth.
What's it called?
Level of audacity.
Man, y'all subscribe.
You want to do it again, man?
Y'all subscribe, man. I'm doing it right here. Y'all subscribe. The level of audacity, man.
That's a fact.
Shout out to my
Y'all
man Mel for
subscribe.
coming through.
Y'all subscribe,
know.
man. Level of audacity, new
We appreciate you.
podcast. They keeping it transparent. They keeping it real in here.
Real
And
ass
they popping the
motherfuckers.
Don Juan when we walk in. You hear me?
Don Juan.
With the
Julio!
Julio, you know what I mean?
Shout out to the real estate guru, man.
I appreciate
Tap
y'all.
in, man. Y'all getting two of his classes.
Bless, man.
All right, let's
Bless.
clean up.
Thank y'all, man. I appreciate it. Yes, sir.
Let Realestate do his thing, man.